take me through like the perfect ultra productive day in your life. Like say like where you get a lot of shit done.
Yeah.
Are you and it's all focused on getting shit done. When are you waking up? Is it a regular time? Super early, super late?
So I go to sleep like 2 a.m. usually, something like that. And before 4 a.m. But my girlfriend would go sleep midnight. So we did a compromise like 2 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
So I wake up around 10, 11, then more like 10. Shower, make coffee. I make coffee like drip coffee, like the V60, the filter.
Mm-hmm.
And I boil water and then I put the coffee in. And then chill a little bit with my girlfriend and then open laptop, start coding, check what's going on, like bugs or whatever.
How long are you, like how stretches of time are you able to just sit behind the computer coding?
So I used to need like really long stretches where I would do like all-nighters and stuff to get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
But I've gotten trained to like have more interruptions where I can like...
Because you have to.
This is life. Like there's a lot of distractions. Like your girlfriend asks stuff, people come over, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm very fast now. I can lock in and lock out quite fast. And I heard people, developers or entrepreneurs with kids have the same thing. Like before they're like, I cannot work, but they get used to it. And they get really productive in like short time because they only have like 20 minutes and then shit goes crazy again. So I'm not a constraint, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
So I think that works for me. But yeah, and then, cook food and stuff, like have lunch, steak and chicken. And
you
whatever.
eat a bunch of times a day? So you said coffee?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so a few hours later, cook foods. We get like locally sourced like meat and stuff and vegetables and cook that. And then second coffee and then go some more. Maybe go outside for lunch. Like you can mix fun stuff,
How many hours are you saying a perfectly productive day are you doing programming? Like if you were like to kill it. Are you doing like all day basically?
You mean like the special days where like
Special day.
girlfriend leaves to like Paris or something and you're alone for a week at home, which is amazing.
Yes.
You can just code. It's like, and you stay up all night and eat chocolate and
Yeah.
that's
Chocolate.
like,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Let's remove girlfriend from picture, social life from picture. It's just you.
Man, then shit goes crazy.
Okay,
Like,
because when shit goes crazy.
now shit goes crazy.
Okay. So let's rewind. Are you still waking up? There's coffee. There's no girlfriend to talk to. There's no.
Now we wake up like 1 p.m. at 2 p.m.
Because you went to bed at 6 a.m.
Yeah, because I was coding. I was finding some new AI shit.
Yeah.
And I was studying it. And it was amazing. And I cannot sleep because it's too important. We need to stay awake. We need to see all of this. We need to make something now. But that's the times I do make like new stuff more.
Yeah.
So I think I have a friend, he actually books a hotel for like a week to like leave and he has a kid too.
Mm-hmm.
And his girlfriend and his kids stay in the house and he goes to another hotel. Sounds a little suspicious, right? Going to a hotel. But all he does is like writing or coding. Yeah. He's a writer and he needs like this alone time, this silence. And I think for this flow state, it's true, I'm better maintaining stuff when there's a lot of disruptions than like creating new stuff. I need this, and it's common, it's flow state, it's this uninterrupted period of time. So yeah, wake up like 1, 2 p.m., still coffee, shower, we still shower,
Mm-hmm.
And then this code like nonstop. Maybe my friend comes over,
Just
anyway.
some distraction.
Yeah, Andre, he codes too, so he comes over, we code together, we listen, it starts going back to like the Bali days, co-working days. Like
so you're not really working with him, but you're just both working.
Because it's nice to have like the vibe where you both sit together on the couch and coding on something, and it's mostly silent or there's music, and sometimes you ask something, but generally like you're really locked in. And
what music are you listening to?
I think like techno, like YouTube techno. There's a channel called HOR with a umlaut, like HO, like double dot. It's Berlin techno, whatever. It looks like they film it in like a toilet with like white tiles and stuff, and it's very cool. And they always have like very good like kind of industrial,
so fast,
kind of aggressive,
heavy.
Like
yeah. That's not distracting to your brain.
That's amazing. Like I think distracting, man, jazz. Like I listen coffee jazz with my girlfriend when I wake up, and it's kind of like this piano starts getting annoying. It's like dung 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 dung. There's too many tones. It's like too many things going on. This industrial techno is like these African like rain dances. Like it's this transcendental trance.
That's interesting because I actually mostly now listen to brown noise.
Yeah. Wow.
Like pretty loud.
Wow.
and one of the things you learn is your brain gets used to whatever. So I'm sure to techno, if I actually give it a real chance, my brain would get used to it. But like with noise, what happens is something happens to your brain. I think there's a science to it, but I don't really care. You just have to be a scientist of one, like study yourself, your own brain. For me, it does something. I discovered it right away when I tried it for the first time. After about like a couple of minutes, every distraction just like disappears, and it goes like you can like hold focus on things like really well. It's weird. Like you can like really focus on a thing. It doesn't really matter what that is. I think that's what people achieve with like meditation. You can like focus on your breath, for example.
And it's just normal brown noise. It's not like binaural.
No,
it's just normal brown
noise. Like
shh. Yeah.
White noise, I think it's the same. It's like pink noise, white noise. Brown noise, I think, is when it's like bassier. Like,
it's more diffused, more dampened. Yeah.
Dampened.
Yeah, I can see that.
No sharpness.
Sharp brightness.
Yeah, brightness.
Yeah, I can see that. And you use a headphone, right?
Yeah, headphones.
Yeah.
I actually like walk around in life often with brown noise.
Dude, that's like psychopath shit, but it's cool, you know?
Yeah. When I murder people, it helps. It drowns out their screams.
Jesus Christ.
Sure. No, sorry. I said too much. No,
man, I'm gonna try brown noise
with the murder or for the coding. Yeah,
for the coding. Yeah.
Okay, good. Try it. But you have to, like with everything else, you give it a real chance.
Yeah,
I also, like I said, do techno-y type stuff, electronic music on top of the brown noise. But then control the speed, because the faster it goes, the more anxiety. So if I really need to get shit done, especially with programming, I'll have a beat.
Yeah,
and it's great. It's cool. I say it's cool to play those little tricks with your mind to study yourself.
Yeah,
I usually don't like to have people around, because when people, even if they're working, I don't know, I like people too much. They're like interesting.
No, that's my in coworker space. I would just start talking too much.
Yeah. So they're a source of distraction.
Yeah, we would do in the coworker space. We would do like a money like pot, like a mug. So if you would work for 45 minutes, and then if you would say one like per word, you would get a fine, which was like $1. So you'd put $1 to say, "Hey, what's up?" So $3 you put in the mug, and then 15 minutes free time, like we can like party whatever, and then 45 minutes again working, and that worked. But you need to shut people up, or they, you know.
I think there's an intimacy in being silent together that maybe I'm uncomfortable with, like, but if you need to make yourself vulnerable and actually do it, like with close friends, to just sit there in silence for prolonged periods of time and like doing a thing. Dude,
I watched this video of this podcast. It was like this Buddhism podcast with people meditating, and they were interviewing each other or whatever, and like a podcast, and suddenly after a question, it's like, yeah. And they were just silent for like 3 minutes. And then they said, that was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. I was like, wow, pretty cool, you know?
Elon's like that. And I really like that. When you'll ask a question, like, I don't know, what's a perfectly productive day for you? Like I just asked. And you just sit there for like 30 seconds thinking.
Yeah, he thinks.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's so cool. I wish I could think more about, but I want to show you my heart, you know? I want to go straight from my heart to my mouth to like saying the real thing. And the more I think, the more I start like filtering myself, right? And I want to just throw it out there immediately.
I do that more with team. I think he has a lot of practice in that. I do that as well in a team setting when you're thinking, brainstorming, and you allow yourself to just like think in silence.
Yeah.
Just like, because even in meetings, people want to talk.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you think before you speak, and just like, it's okay to be silent together.
Yeah.
And if you allow yourself the room to do that, you can actually come up with really good ideas.
Yeah.
So, okay, this perfect day. How much caffeine are you consuming in this day?
Man, too much, right? Because normally like two cups of coffee, but on this perfect day, like we go to like 4 maybe. So we're starting to hit like the anxiety levels.
So 4 cups is a lot for you.
Well, I think my coffees are quite strong when I make them. It's like 20 grams of coffee powder in the V60. So like my friends call them like nuclear coffee because it's quite heavy.
Super strong.
It's quite strong. But it's nice to hit that anxiety level where you're like almost panic attack, but you're not there yet. So, but that's like, man, it's like super locked in, just like it's amazing. But I mean, there's a space for that, in my life. But it's I think it's great for making new stuff. It's amazing.
Starting from scratch, creating a new thing.
Yes, I think girlfriends should let their guys go away for like 2 weeks, every year at least, maybe every quarter, I don't know, and just sit and make some shit without, they're amazing, but like no disturbances, just be alone, and then people can make something very, very amazing.
Just wearing cowboy hats in the mountains, like we showed.
Exactly, we can do that.
There's a movie about that
with the laptops.
They didn't do much programming though.
Yeah, you can do a little bit of that.
Okay.
And then a little bit of shipping, do both.
It's a different.
But they need to allow us to go, They need like a man cave, right?
Yeah, to ship.
Yeah, to ship.
Get shit done. Yeah, it's a balance. Okay, cool. What about sleep, naps and all that? You're not sleeping much?
I don't do naps in the day. I think power naps are good, but I'm never tired anymore in the day. Man, it's also because of gym, I'm not tired. I'm tired when I want to, when it's night, I need to sleep.
Yeah, me, I love naps. I love naps.
Yeah?
I don't care. I don't know why. Brain shuts off, turns on. I don't know if it's healthy or not. It just works.
Yeah.
I think with anything, mental, physical, you have to be a student of your own body and know what the limits are. Like you have to be skeptical taking advice from the internet in general, because a lot of the advice is just like a good baseline for the general population. But then you have to become a student of your own, like of your own body, of your own self, of how you work. Yeah. I've done a lot of, like, for me, fasting was an interesting one, because I used to, eat a bunch of meals a day, especially when I was lifting heavy, like, because everybody says you have to eat kind of a lot, multiple meals a day. But I realized I can get much stronger, feel much better if I eat once or twice a day.
Man, me too, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I never understood the small meal thing. Yeah, it didn't work for me.